at the moment is 3:24, and we are doing a review of ASUS TUF Gaming A14. Like we see already, it's 2.5K display with 165 Hz of refresh rate, and it also is AMD Ryzen 7 with GeForce 4060. So let's just log in. Hopefully you can remember my face. Too close, okay, I will go a bit farther. So we are connected. Let's check the specifications here. Make sure that we're using the correct detail, that we're using a laptop with the right integrated parts. So like you see, we have RTX 4060, and we also have AMD Ryzen 7 8845HS with integrated graphics of Radeon 780M, and all the other stuff that is not that necessarily to check right now. So what is the point of this review? A quick review, actually. I'm not planning to go into much detail, and my goal of this review is to just tell you guys that this laptop is amazing. Previously I had G14 2020. I bought it on 2020, and it was great. It served me well. I love the laptop, and I wanted to buy another G14 last year because I had issue where I just burned the motherboard on the first one, and I thought, oh, I will get G14 2024, and I checked the price and it was too much. It was in Lithuania at that time was 2,300 euros, and I was looking for alternative then because I thought, no, I don't want to pay that much. Even though I know it's good laptop, I will find something cheaper with the same specifications. And for my surprise, I got it, and it was this ASUS A14, which I right now, after 5 months of using it, I can tell you it's amazing. I have no issues whatsoever. And one comparative disadvantage, I would say, against G14 personally is just speakers, but it's not a big problem for me because you can see that I use external speakers. I have these also earphones that I use, which I need to do review, and I also have Audio Technica. So like you see, I'm practically not using laptop speakers at all, so I'm not worried about it, and I don't want to pay extra $1,000 to just have good speakers. Makes no sense. Screen is great. It's not LED, but it's great. And we can test it, the refresh rate, by simply just opening a window and just dragging like this, and you can see how smooth it is. Almost no ghosting. It's amazing. So why did I buy this laptop? I buy for two reasons. One is development job that I have, so I need to run local servers and it should be fast. Ryzen 7 is perfect for me. And another thing is gaming, of course. Who is not gaming these days? My one thing that before I was buying laptop, I wanted to make sure that I can run Cyberpunk 2077 without any issues on 2K with high settings, and at least I should have 60 FPS. For my surprise, it's achievable. With the GeForce 4060, no problem. So I wanted to do this review a month after I bought this laptop because I already was satisfied, but somehow I haven't had a time and I didn't have a mood to do the review. So what I'm doing right now after 5 months, and experience right now that I have with it is even better. because the longer I use, the more I love it. First of all, I love it that I can just not care about how I take it. I don't need to be very careful with it. It is military grade, with military grade certificate, so it means it is durable. Not like insanely durable, but durable enough to not worry in environment that I'm living. And this is another point. This is a third point, because I talked to AI, and my goal was, if I'm in Cambodia and there's a monsoon season, and overall, if I'm staying in tropical area, which laptop is better, G14 or A14? And because of military grade certificate, this one was suggested for me to get. It will be more dust resistant, more water splash resistant, and drops as well. And right now, as far as I tested for the last 4 months being in Cambodia, I have no issues. I had issue with G14, the first release, and it was related to the paint coming out. So basically, after a year, the paint was coming out of the surface. I cannot show you, I had pictures before, but I didn't like that. So I got this plastic. What else do you need? Plastic, durable, it's good, and I'm not afraid to scratch it. There's no paint on it to get out. I mean, it's great. And that's what I love about it. And another thing that I love about it, because I am Lenovo user, Lenovo laptop, I love Lenovo laptops. And here we have this nice, even though I don't use it, I love to have it, especially if you're chilling in your bed and you just want to use it this way. And I know that, guys, there are some of you who love this. So this is great feature. Okay, so what's next about it? Is there something bad? To be honest, I have no negative comments about this laptop personally. Keyboard is okay. Touchpad is great. Screen is great. Performance is great. And for the price that I paid, so I paid for it 1,300 euros. And I would say this is very reasonable price. I haven't found anything cheaper that would be 14-inch, and my main reason why I like laptops 14-inch is just because they feel light and they feel small, but not too small, so you cannot play or cannot do anything with it. So 14 is great, and I think this model, I just love it. So I will see how long it will last, hopefully a couple years at least. And yeah, next let's go into gaming straight and check the performance. I'm not even right now connected to the power source, and if we just select Cyberpunk, let's see how much FPS can we get. I already set the settings for Cyberpunk to be 2K with high presets, and let's see how it runs without even the power source, just on a battery. I like this wallpaper here, comes from Steam. Okay, like you see, it's not reflective screen, it's dimmed, so that's great if you're in an environment with the bright light. It will not be super reflective. So one thing that I could really say that could be improved, as in any laptop, would be speakers. But I think if you did a bit of research, you know that the good speakers mostly apply to high-end laptops. And G14 I would not even consider high-end, because durability wise I think this one is more superior, and for me durability is very important. Okay, so what do we get? Let's turn on some data here while we're driving. So at the moment, not even connected to the power source, we're getting 30 FPS. You can check 30 FPS. Let's do a bit of testing. Let's try. Actually, I could connect to the monitor. Let's connect it. Okay, I'm connected right now to the monitor. Still, this is HDMI. I'm still not connecting to the power source because I want to test gaming first on battery. So let's go straight to the game. See how much FPS can we get. Well, it will be the same, but since we are now connected monitor, I'm wondering if we will get more, we will get less FPS or not. Can it handle external monitor on the same level as internal? So it will be a good test, which I haven't done before actually. I actually like the whole setup that I have, and this laptop fits in here very well. I also need to do the review of monitor. This is Dell, but I need to do specifically a review for this. Not now, maybe later. I have a lot of things that I want to do review. I say I need, but I don't need. I want. And I see that the resolution is weird, and I know why, because every time you switch different monitor, it's for some reason selects the wrong resolution, the lowest resolution. How about graphic settings? Still the same. So okay, we have the same crowd density medium. We can even make it high. Everything else is high, and we are not using ray tracing, of course. This is something that is better to do on a desktop, and I think that's it. So let's go and just continue playing. And how much FPS we will get. Let's check it out. An A for now, but if we start driving, should be something showing up. Why is not showing up? Let's try again. Okay, I cannot see there, but I can see here 30 FPS. So even switching to external monitor, nothing changes, which is a good sign. So that's what we get for performance when we are not even connected to the power source. Now let's connect power source and see how it handles now. And what do we get? 60 something, 70, here you go, 75 FPS, 78, and the game is smooth. Let's go back in the car, because right now I'm filming, cannot use another hand to move around. So performance wise, this laptop is great. I'm not in very crowded environment right now driving here, but to be honest, I am even surprised that I'm getting 80 FPS. So really great laptop. I will not play here the game for too long, just quick test. And there it goes. Okay. Driving with one hand and filming is not a good experience. Hey, and our friend came. Hey, cinnamon roll. Whee! Okay, so let's just turn off the game. We saw what we wanted to see, and that's enough. So let's go back to the laptop. Okay, had to deal a bit with the cat, made too much sound, could not do a review. Okay, let's go back to the laptop. Here we have all the details about it, how it looks in the light. If I close it, we have this nice TUF logo here. And let's just disconnect all the external devices and just carry like this. So what I love about it, it's light and it's thin and it's powerful, and that's all I need, and that's all I need. Recommended. Super laptop, and for the price you pay, you get more than you would expect. If you really compare things in life, if G14 costs 2,300 and this costs 1,300, and you pay 1,000 extra for just the screen and speakers, in my case it doesn't make sense. But if you need that, yes. Plus I think durability on A14 is better just because it has military grade certificate, and in an environment like Cambodia, I think it's super. So if you're living somewhere in tropics and you're thinking between G14 and A14, go for A14, unless you need speakers or LED screen, LED screen. What else can I say about it? Not much, just very good device, a very good device that I would recommend. Very happy actually. Wanted to do the review earlier, but it took me so long. The ports are not rusty yet. I had problem with G14, there was rusty ports, but here still okay, still holding. And ventilation is pretty good, so you have all the way here vents and everything. The heat doesn't stay, it doesn't get hot at all. Even if you play games for like whole day, it stays at a certain temperature and just never changes. Of course I need to do more testing in the long run, like for example I see how it holds after a year, after 2 years, if I still have it, and maybe we'll do another review. But for the time being, after 5 months of using this laptop, I would say it's great. So that's it. I think that's it. Nothing else much to say. See you guys later. Bye. A couple of things I forgot to mention actually after making this review. Camera and microphones. Camera, I would say, is not good, but it's decent if you really need something to use. I could show you now how it looks like if I just turn on one of the apps that I use to check the quality of camera. Also, I'm already editing the video that I want to upload. So okay, so that's what we see. That's a camera quality. Let's turn directly to the monitor and you can see. So this is the quality. I would say it's okay for the time being, but not great. And the sound of voice, let's record it. Let's just open record, sound record, select. Okay, so this is the default, and select. Right now we are doing the test of voice. I am right now pretty far from microphones. Normally when I have USB microphone it should be very close to your mouth, but like you see here it's picking up very quickly. And let's listen back. Before listening the voice, I had actually to change the speakers before I used these speakers, but to test the laptop speakers I switched directly to them. So now we will listen to the voice recorded with the laptop microphone, and also we will listen to the speakers from the laptop that presents our recording. Right now we are doing the test of voice. I am right now pretty far from microphones. Normally when I have USB microphone it should be very close to your mouth, but like you see here it's picking up very quickly. And let's listen back. So speakers are under the laptop, to be honest. This is the usual design, and I think like you heard it was decent. Speakers are decent, microphone is great, but you have to listen on another device maybe to really know that microphone sounds good. But overall, decent. Yeah, that's it. I think we are done with the whole review. We can go back and edit our video and upload to YouTube.